red stakes round, hand, run. Red stakes run, I guess. And failed due to the obnoxious violet vessel. We're going to try again. Still working on our first red stake play with the red deck. We gain +1 discard every round, which helps us fish for certain hands to some degree. Let's dive in and see how we do. All right. So, as we're playing red stakes, oh, Quinn, welcome back to the channel right at the start, 25 seconds in. Well done. Right at the start, playing the small blind does give us access to a shop, but only maybe $4, maybe $6, maybe $8. Whereas getting a free joker with foil on it seems pretty solid. The blinds we're going to consider skipping are generally going to be the small blinds because we're not going to get money from them. Now, skipping both of these is interesting. We get 2 jokers, one with 50 chips and one with 10 malt. And the psychic is a totally reasonable boss blind here. I wonder if I should skip both of these and see how we do. We'll have to beat this on our own, but then we get 2 free jokers at the start of the next round. Well, that's pretty nice. We get a nice full house right off the bat. What else have we got here? Pair, 2 pair. Play that. I guess, in the interest of getting a little, squeaking out a little bit more money, we could start using our discards here. There's 2 jacks, 2 sevens. 3 jacks. Another full house. Very nice. There we go. A skip that's worth is the 25 money one. Most people recommend not skipping. Understood. Understood. But we're gonna get 2 free jokers. Interesting. This joker gains +2 mult per reroll in the shop. It's free and foil. So we would love to get our hands on the thing that gives anything that gives us free rerolls or reduced cost rerolls here. I don't think a wild card is particularly valuable to me. We still have the holographic tag here. Picking up Director's Cut would be good, but we can get this later in this ante. What do we have here? A polychrome. So we would have chips, malt, and polychrome on 3 free jokers. I might skip this as well. We'll definitely play this big blind. And then we only get 1 hand on the needle. But with those 3 jokers, could be really good. Yeah, so we need a joker here. If I reroll, that's like spending $5 to get this to pop now. You can reroll for free joker if you want. Yeah, I just realized that. I think that's probably worth doing because we're gonna get 10 malt out of it. Let's see what we get. We also get a reroll out of this. The first played face card gives X2 malt when scored. Okay. 1 free reroll per shop. That ties in with flashcard. Let's buy this as well. Take our reroll. We don't have any money to buy anything, which it's a shame. Ancient Joker is very nice. We now have 50 chips, 10 malt, +2 malt from a face card. We'll be getting more free rerolls to power up flashcard here. That's going to be very strong. So I think we want to play... I might take this 1 skip here, because polychrome is very strong, but after that we play every hand possible to get as many shops as possible so Chaos the Clown can do work. I think this is the last skip of the run. O'Quinn says Photograph's one of the best cards in the game. Yeah, and with holographic on it. This is already shaping up quite well. It's a little risky to skip again. We're very low on cash, but we're getting very good jokers out of it, so let's do it. Okay, so 50 chips, face cards, reroll per shot. So we want to play a face card if possible. Let's try to go for 2 pair or full house here. See if we can get another king. All right, we've got 2 pair. We can get a queen or an ace. I mean, that's interesting. Probably drop the king here and fish for one of these. Didn't get it. Okay. I think I high card here. Oh, even high card is enough. All right, then I can just I could have just won with 2 pair then. Okay. We definitely need to start saving our money. We need 25 for interest. We're going to get scary face here. Played face cards give 30 plus 30 chips when scored. And then this is going to be 2 malt from the first one. Yeah, this is already turning into a very nice build. So we want to focus on a build that plays face cards. So probably pairs and triples. We'd love to get rid of our lower cost stuff or our lower chips with something like Arcana Pack for Death or Hermit or whatever. We might be playing straights, but I need to save my money. I would love to get this in case... I'm not sure I can afford this. I need to start saving money now. So we've got a lot of power in this build already. Let's take our free reroll to power up the flash card. I don't think I need... I would like this, but I don't think I can afford to spend the $3 on it right now. I need to start saving money to earn interest because the small blinds are not giving us money. We don't have a money card strategy right now. So yeah, I need to save my money for at least a little bit. We'll take this to power up flash card. Half Joker doesn't do much for us. This Joker gains +2 mult if played hand contains a 2 pair. We're going to be getting mult from flash card. Probably another 20 mult, 20 rerolls or so before the end of the run. So that's another... That'll put this at like 46. That's going to be enough mult. There's more mult here. And then we have the polychrome. I don't think we need to spend much more money. This is going to take us almost all the way to the end of the game. Or the run, rather. So I can save up money now to be able to get more of this type of thing later. If you get Hanging Chad, it makes Photograph do 3 2Xs if you didn't know already. Oh, that, yeah. I thought you were talking about a card we had here. Yeah, because Hanging Chad would make it be scored twice, or 3 times. And then when scored, it would give 2x. Same for Scary Face here, if that happens to be the one that procs on Hanging Chad. So yeah, Hanging Chad, very strong. Agreed. All right, let's start playing and earning as much money as we can. All right, we're at the needle here. Jack 10, 9, 8, 7 would be a straight. I think any hand that's a hand is going to be good with everything we have. 6, 10... Polychrome. Yeah, any hand is going to win. I just have to play a hand. So I guess I'll search for the 8 for now with my discards. There's the 8. All right, Jack 10, 9, 8, 7. Minimum of 16 malt. That's going to turn that up to 24 malt. You're going to get 30 times 2 plus 50. Yeah, this should be more than enough to beat 800. Yeah, 5,000. Wow, nice. Also, have you unlocked any legendary jokers yet? I don't think so. Okay, this might be worth investing in since we have a money problem. What else do we have? $4 at the end of the round. That's not bad. That kind of covers for small blind for a while. I don't want Mystic Summit. What's going to be better for me? Clearance sale or... You know what? I haven't discovered this yet. And I think I'll take this for now. $6, but it pays for itself after one round. Oh, I forgot to reroll. There's no undo button. There's no way to go back to the shop. Shoot. That was a mistake. Oh well, nothing I can do about it. 2 pair. That should be 2,000 with all our stuff. Yep, there we go. Okay. All right, now we're going to be able to start building some value. Play a single 6 as a hand, destroy it, and create a spectral card. That's not terrible. Egg, I don't want. I'd have to give up basically Golden Joker. I'm not giving up any of these 3, and I don't think I should give up this because it synergizes with G. So do I give up this, which hasn't even earned its own money back yet, to spend money on this? I don't think this is worth it. This is 4 spectral cards. With this build, I don't really need them. Don't need the standard packs. I would like this, but I think we need, I think we're better off saving to get $5 of interest per round. That puts us at $9, plus hands gets us up to like 10, and then on the big blind, we'll get a reward as well. Let me do my reroll. Ancient Joker, Club Malt. No. All right. What do we have here? We want to play face cards. So, pair of kings. It's 2 pair. Another 2 pair. Okay. ODT, welcome back to the channel. Yeah, much better build right off the bat here. Let's see. We have a half Joker here, but I'm not going to be playing 3 of a kind or pair. I don't think. I guess 20 mult and 50 chips is pretty good. If I just start playing pair, as long as they're face cards, it's still going to be pretty strong. This makes it a lot stronger. It's not the right run for Fortune Teller. So if I buy this, this locks me into a pair or 3 of a kind strategy, and it would have to be with face cards. So I could start dumping planets into pair if I could find it, or 3 of a kind. But those are the only 2 hands I could play with that card. What would I give up? Golden Joker? And then I'm just playing pairs? I mean, I can definitely, with all my discards, I can definitely pull pairs. So if I was going to do a big investment here, I'd buy Voucher first. Then sell Golden Joker, take half Joker, and probably buy the Celestial pack. Maybe not quite yet. What is the boss here? Cards drawn face down after each hand played. Okay. Okay, let's do it. So we'll go into a pair or 3 of a kind strategy. Let's reroll to see what we get here. Odd chips. This doesn't work. We're playing face cards. Misprint is unreliable. The likelihood that we get whatever the planet is for pair is low on this. And I'd rather get back to $25 so we're earning full interest. I think we'll just play the next round here. All right, so we just want 3 of a kind or pairs. I guess this works, but it's not a face card. We'll hold on to those. Use our discards first. All right, so we got 3 of a kind aces. So 3 of a kind's gonna be worth more. I can't play this king yet. So let's play this. This might be a winning hand. It is. Okay, 10,000 for 3 of a kind is not bad at all. Okay, we're up to 28. Everything I have, like the build is almost done. We're gonna replace chaos later, very, very much later. But I don't think I need this. This would only apply if I was buying playing cards out of the shop. So I don't think we need Hone here. We don't need Popcorn. We don't need Wee Joker. Let me do my reroll here. I don't need Cloud9 or this Queen thing. I can spend $3 on an Arcana pack. Or gamble on a Spectral pack. So with this, the next thing I want to, what I want to do with the rest of the run is try to find ways to get rid of my numbered cards, so that I'm more likely to pull face cards in pairs or threes, right? So like I could use strength to turn 10s into jacks. I could use death to turn some of these into face cards. I want to remove anything that's not a face card. So Spectral and Arcana are good. I might buy both of these here. Let me start with a Spectral and see what we get. All right, so converts all cards in hand to a single random rank. I'd be gambling here because I have 3 ranks that I want and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 ranks that I don't want. If I played this and it turned everything here into a face card, that would be amazing. But it's a pretty big gamble, and I lose a hand, lose hand size. Adds a negative to a random Joker and takes away from my hand size. That would let me get a 6th Joker. That's not terrible. Add a red seal to 1 selected card in your hand. So like if I got that on this king, then photograph hits twice. What else? We get an extra 30 chips and an extra 2 malt. That's okay. Red Seal King, Shaxi Law, welcome to the channel. You think Red Seal King. Getting another Joker might not be bad. This is a huge gamble, but could be very powerful if it played outright. But it's 3 out of 13. So it's not a great chance to get the rank I want. On the other hand, since we have half Joker here, this is still very good for pulling pairs and triples. 3 or fewer cards. You know what? This takes a lot of cards that I normally wouldn't be able to play very well and makes it likely that I can get 3 of a kind. So I could start investing in that as well as pair. I think this is the one to play to see. Like, maybe we get super lucky and it turns them all into Jack, Queen, King. But even if it doesn't, we get power out of half Joker. We lose the X2 from Photograph and the plus 30 chips. But I think half Joker here makes up for it. I'm going to play Ouija. Let's see what we get. Oh my god. Well, we just won the run, I think. All those queens, are you kidding me? Oh, that's fantastic. That was super luck. I got 12 queens now. All right. So in that case, pair and 3 of a kind, we should definitely be investing in that. Let's take a look at the Arcana pack now. What do we have? We have a death. That's good. Malt's not bad. Tower's trash. Let's see, what do we have the least of? We have like a 5, 4, 2. All right, let's take this 2, turn it into yet another queen with death. We now have 13 queens. Does that mean a quarter of our deck is queens? That's amazing. Okay, let's play the next round. I don't need that. Let's play this. So I just fish for queens, right? That's all I have to do. 3 queens wins me everything I want. Yeah. There we go. $18 grand from trip 3s. Okay, let's take a look. More malt we don't need right now. This is gonna be like 40 malt, 10 malt there. We're gonna have like 70 malt by the end of the run with these cards. Times 1.5 is gonna be over 100 malt. So we don't need the malt card. Chaos the Clown is better than Hallucination for me. I don't need either of these standard packs. Although pulling another queen wouldn't be bad. I don't think I need Hone. I guess if I was going into these packs, Hone would be good, but I'm still at the point where I want to save some of my money. Let me take my free reroll here for Flash Card and see what we get. This is negative and gives me some money from face cards, which I'm playing, so I probably buy this. And then it's not time to get rid of Chaos yet. This would be a decent replacement. I'm not going to be skipping any more blinds, though. So I don't think we buy this now. I think we let this opportunity pass. But yeah, let's buy Business Card for sure. So this is a little bit more money. I like that. All right, let's play the big blind. Look at all those queens. All right, yeah, this is pretty strong, this build. I like it. What do we have? Popcorn, delayed gratification. I think I want to go into, yeah, I want to go into the Arcana packs, but let me reroll first just to see. Common Jokers, Even Steven. Nope. All right. What do we get? Another Hanged Man? Or no, a regular Hanged Man. I could get a Death from this Fool to convert a 3 into another Queen. I think thinning the deck, I'm not sure. I don't want Lover's Moon or Magician. So is it better to like destroy the 3 and the 8? Or to turn this 3 into another queen? We're trying to pull trips, right? I think adding another queen is the better play. Okay. We didn't get a queen in here to play with. What do we have? Increases rank of up to 2 selected cards by 1. Doesn't help me. Sun doesn't help me. I could High Priestess here. Yeah, Strength doesn't get me a face card or a queen. I guess I'll take my 1 free planet card. What did I get here? 4 of a kind? I mean, I'll use it, but I'm not going to play 4 of a kind. Okay, next round. The Arm. Decreased level of played poker hand. That's fine. Oh, I forgot to use my Death card. Well, alright. We'll get it next time. Bit of a mistake, but that's okay. Alright, we're doing well here. Tarot cards appear 2x more frequently in the shop. That's not bad. Throwback came back again. Yeah, I don't super need any more jokers. The build is basically done. More tarot cards could be good for me. I built up a little bit of a reserve of cash, so I think I can afford this. And then let's buy this Arcana pack. Try to use death right away if we can. There we go. Turn this 2 into a queen. And then what do we have? Wheel of Fortune, Towers, garbage. Joker doesn't work for me. I guess we... Ugh. So since these are already have something, if this procs... What I don't know is can it replace an existing... It says add to a random joker, so it can't add anything to these 4, right? It could add it to one of these 2. I guess, I mean, it's probably not going to proc, but if it does and it adds it to one of these 2, that's a pretty good indication that I've understood this correctly. Let's see. No, okay, well. Picked up a Chariot and a Hierophant, both nice for me. Let's get our free reroll going. Oh, that's rough. I could sell one of these. I think I'll sell the Chariot and pick up the Fool for later. Okay. What do we have here? I think we just, well, yeah, no, I need to get into the shop to do the rerolls, so this is already up to 18. This is a very nice build. I like this. All face cards are drawn face down. That's rough for me. That's very rough. What I can do is just play five face down cards and hope that 3 of them are queens. I mean, there's not a terrible chance of that happening. But then I give up on scary face as well. I might get a pair out of it. That's a little hard to deal with, unfortunately, but we can see what happens. Let's play the blind. Okay, there's our 3 queens. Bro cooking. With fire, right? Another negative. To the moon gives us more money. Why not? Let's take it. We're not playing 4 hands. Let's re-roll, see what we get. I'll take a free Hermit. Let's see what's in the Arcana pack. Money, stone card, hearts, glass card, strength. We can turn the 10 into a jack. I don't know that that's a good thing. These aren't fantastic. I mean, I'm fishing for trip queens. I guess there's a chance we get a trip jack from this. And I guess I could use the Fool to turn 2 more jacks into queens. If I get the opportunity. All right, let me... Yeah, all right, we'll strength here. All right. Let's play the big blind. Okay, so I'll turn... Yeah, let me get another strength. And then we'll turn these jacks into queens. All right, there we go. What are we getting? About 25,000 per trip queens. It would be nice to pick up some celestial cards as well. All right, that's good. What do we have here? Malt for a smaller deck. We don't have that. We're not playing straights. Let me reroll. How many spade queens do we have? I don't even know. 1, 2. That's it. All right, yeah, this card doesn't do anything for us. Pair's a pretty poor choice for me. Trips are better. But I'm not going to be playing any straights or straight flushes. I don't think there's any point opening the buffoon pack here. All right, all face cards are drawn face down. This is rough for me. So I could play all 5 of these, and I'm likely to get 3 queens out of it. I won't get half Joker here. But we have 4 hands to play with. Let's see what this does. 3 of a kind. Okay. We're halfway there. All right. All right, we made it. It's a rough blind for this particular build, but we made it through. Okay. 4x multi every 6 hands played doesn't work for us. We're not playing pairs. Rerolls cost 2 less. Yeah. With flashcard, we'll buy this. Take our free reroll. What does that get us? The lovers. Sell this card to disable the current boss blind. Things are playing out pretty well today. Agreed. This is a nice insurance card, but what do I can't get rid of the negative jokers. The only one I can sell is Chaos. Chaos the Clown. And I've got enough left in the run. Like, where this would help me is if I came up against that extra large blind again. But what are the odds of that happening, right? I am going to have to sell Chaos eventually, but I think it's a little too early for that. I can start... This is getting pretty high. We can start pumping this up even more, and then we can get rid of Chaos a little bit more freely. Let me open this Celestial pack and see what we get. That's 4 of a kind. Straight flush, full house. None of these really help with my strategy. I guess this is the least bad. I think we'll spend 3 on a reroll here again. I'll take a Fool for reuse later, and we'll go to the next round here. I don't need to double my money. Trip Queens right off the bat. Yeah, we've got around a little bit over 20,000 with a standard hand. What do we have here? Pairs, free tarot cards, a Jupiter, odd chips. Emperor's not bad. Let's get into this Celestial pack first. Venus. Venus is the one we want. All right. I'll use the Fool here to get another Venus. And then let's buy the Emperor. It gives us planet cards and the sun. This I can sell. This I can use. These don't do much for me, but I'll use them anyway, just in case. I guess I could have sold them. Reroll again. I could take a Magician. We got a ton of unenhanced queens. What are you up to? 32 malt? I'll take one more. And we'll go to the next round. No repeat hand types this round. Okay, so that's where some of the other stuff comes in. We'll get one trip, get like 20,000, and then we'll have to play something else. We'll have to be careful when we come to that boss blind to pay attention to what we're doing. $37, nice. Okay. All right, I don't want a glass card. I don't want any of this. Let's re-roll for free. Lovers doesn't help me. Mars doesn't help me. 2 of 4 spectral cards to be used immediately is interesting. I think we can afford $6 here. Let's see what we get. So we have Talisman. Adds a gold seal to 1 selected card in your hand. Add $3. That's not great. We don't want to gamble on Ouija again. The Planet card creates the Planet card for the final played poker hand of round if held in hand. So I don't want to put this on a queen. Create 2 copies of 1 selected card in your hand. I think I want both of these. Let me start with the queen. And then we'll take like this 4 and put a blue seal on it. Okay, not terrible. I think we'll grab another reroll here. I'll definitely take an Empress for some of my queens. So these are both negative. At some point I have to sell Chaos. This is up to 38 malt. That's pretty solid. I don't need money. I don't need a tower. This could be good to replace Chaos. So this is 21 malt. That's like 10 rerolls. This is at 40 already. And I can afford the rerolls. Maybe I sell Chaos here for Abstract Joker. We do have 7 because we picked up the 2 negatives. Is it time? Yeah, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 more shops with a free reroll. So this is worth 10. This is worth 21. And we can get more on this anyway by burning through some of our money. All right, I think it's time. I think Chaos has served its purpose. Yeah. These are free and just earn me a bunch of money. Let's do one more reroll here. Hanged Man is fantastic. Okay, moving on. No repeat hand types this round, so we got to be a little bit careful here. So we can do a pair and trips of face cards. What else can we do? We could do high card here. Let me start by getting rid of these. They're basically worthless. That's a pair. We can play that and get some value. Yeah, that's halfway already. Perfect. Put the malt on with the Empress and play our trips. That wins. So what is this going to be worth? 55,000? Not bad. Okay. Hand size is always nice. I'll definitely take a death. Buy that for the moment. I'll buy voucher. Let's use the Arcana pack now. All right, so we'll turn this 5 into one of the queens. I could get this to get some more malt on my queens. Do I want to play this now or later? Probably later. So if I take Fool, I get an Empress. Then I have an Empress and a Death to play with. Okay. Let's burn through some money on rerolls to power up Flashcard here. I don't need Lovers. I don't need World or Devil. I don't need Moon or whatever this Pants Joker is. All right, let's move along. All right, so All right, there we go. So I can turn these into malts with the Empress. And I can turn this trash 3 into either a bonus or a malt. I have a lot of malt. Maybe getting another bonus enhancement is good. How many queens do I have now? I have 15 queens out of 52. Pretty nice. Let's see what this is worth. 63,000. Pretty good. Don't need either of those. Hopefully we can get a Venus here. No such luck. Take the Mercury as the backup play. Reroll. Now what are you? X1 malt for each empty Joker slot. So the most this can be is 4x, right? Unless there's something that you can buy an empty slot. It's not a bad card. I don't see how you'd win a run with it though, unless you focused it, unless you got this early and then focused on enhancements. I don't need walkie-talkie. I'll take a death card. Sure, I'll take this for free. It's free money. What is this? It's negative and retriggers all played cards in the final hand of the round. Well, I mean, it's negative, might as well. That's going to power up Abstract Joker as well. That's lucky. All right, moving on. Here's the big blind. What's this going to be? After play or discard, always draw 3 cards. Okay, we'll keep that in mind. We have a death here. Let's turn this 3 into another powerful queen. Play our trip queens here. Yeah, I have 8 jokers right now. 3 negatives and the standard 5. That's pretty impressive, right? What do we get? 65 from trip queens? We can buy and use this. Let's see. Mars doesn't help me. Neither does Neptune. Might as well sell it for cash. Let's check out the Celestial pack here. There's a Venus. Let's do some rerolls. Create tarots. Add stone cards. I'm not going to use this Devil or this Mars. Lucky card. Chips for discards. So this would be 120, but this doesn't fit the strategy. I don't have room for it. Okay. After here we go to the Serpent. I don't think we need it. I'm curious. Excuse me. I'm curious which of these is better to play first. I guess it doesn't matter. Yeah, we don't have Hanging Chad. $72 grand. Okay. If you play last hand, photo will trigger twice, by the way. Retrigger. Yeah, not rescore, retrigger. Okay. So I'd have to burn the first 3 hands and then play the last hand, right? Okay. Something to keep in mind. Don't need a sun. Oh, this is interesting. It's not useful for this build, but all cards, face cards, that would go well with photograph. I don't need to purchase playing cards from the shop. I don't need a buffoon pack. There's a nice Venus for me. Do some rerolls. Yeah, I'll take and use a Fool immediately for another Venus. Okay. Adds the sell value of all other owned jokers to malt. So this is 20. This is 24. This is 64. This adds 10 and then multiplies by 2 plus the base, which is 13. I don't think we get rid of photograph for swashbuckler here. And we definitely are keeping the rest of this. Okay. We're in the final ante here. One random joker disabled every hand. That's fine. I can work with that. And hopefully it just disables one of these money jokers. Plus one discard each round. This is a building chip, building card, doesn't help me. 2 pair, queen held in hand. All right, let's play the small blind. Might as well fish for one of the enhanced aces, I guess, or enhanced queens. Not gonna pick it up, huh? It'd be fun if I could do 6 of a kind. All right, well, we got there. 75,000 from 3 plain queens. It's pretty solid. What do we have here? Chips doesn't help me. Venus, very nice. And I guess Mercury's a good backup. And we'll check the Arcana pack here. What can we do? Get money. Stone card, spades. I guess we get money. Let's do some rerolls. I'll take a hangman. I don't need a Neptune. I'll take a death as well. All right, time to play the big blind. Let's destroy those. Okay, guess we'll turn this 7 into a queen. That should win it for me. 107,000, very nice. Okay, so this is... Yeah, the last blind is up. So we burned through all our money on rerolls to max out flash card here. 78 mult on this, that's crazy. I'll take another death. What's the bull do? Chips I don't need. We did not get a Venus. High card, full house, straight flush, straight, 2 pair. All right, high card it is. Take a Venus. I can use this. We might luck out. No such luck. I'll sell that. What are you? Not helpful. This is the one where you have to play four cards, which doesn't work. 100 chips if played hand contains 3 of a kind isn't bad, but it's not good enough to replace anything we have. Wheel of Fortune. I actually don't want. I suppose if it added something to Abstract Joker, that would be good. But I feel like it could replace one of these I guess it can't replace the negatives because then it would kick something out of me. It could replace this polychrome, which would be bad. The other ones would be fine. I guess this is an interesting way to see if this works. It's pretty late in the round to be experimenting, but maybe you guys in the chat know. If I play this and it procs, if we get the 1 in 4 chance, and it adds foil, holographic, or polychrome edition to a random joker, will it always add it to the one that doesn't have it? Because I know you can't have 2 of those on a single card. You can't have something be foil and holographic. So like, is there a chance it would replace one of these? Or would it always go on Abstract Joker because it's the only one that has a slot? It doesn't say replace, it says add. Do you guys know? ODT, O'Quinn, Shaxi? Like, if it's just going to add to Abstract Joker, then I'll take it. I think I've missed the last 7 of these that I've played. It's been a nope. But I don't know if it's going to tinker. Does Wheel ever work? I don't know. It can't replace Jokers. Okay. So then, theoretically, probably we just get a no. But if this hits, it should put it on Abstract Joker, right? It did. So we got another 10 mult. Okay, so that's how that works. Because it's, I think that means because it says add, it can only add it. It can't replace something, I think. All right. Let's burn through our money to get flashcard as high as possible. Do I want a chariot? Couldn't hurt, right? I can always sell this if I find a better tarot card to buy. $23 here. Is Emperor better than Chariot? This is kind of a guarantee for a 1.5x malt. No, I think we just re-roll again. So this, even if this procced, it couldn't do anything. All right, let's go beat the boss blind and win the run. Okay, it disabled my malt. Let's put well, let's convert this first. Then we'll put steel on this 8. $86,000. Okay, we'll take that. And that's fine. One more trip should win everything for me. Yeah! There we go. Red stakes. Low stakes achievement unlocked. Very nice run. That run was very powerful from very early. I made a risky call to skip some of the early blinds to get some free holographic stuff. And luck of the draw just proved to be a very powerful build from very early on. So best hand, 151,000. Not a top score for me. I think my best hand is like 170 something. Obviously, we played a ton of 3 of a kind. Made it to round 21. 89 cards played. Not that many cards played. 132 discarded. Back to the main menu we go. Yeah, great run, right? We unlocked a new voucher. Have at least 5 Joker cards with foil, holographic, or polychrome edition. So foil, holographic, or polychrome cards appear 4x more often. New voucher. Interesting. We unlocked the Zodiac deck. Win a run with any deck on at least red stake difficulty. Start run with Tarot Merchant, Planet Merchant, and Overstock. So Tarot and Planet appear more often, and you start with a 3rd slot. Really interesting. Okay. Reroll the shop a total of 100 times. Rerolls cost $2 left. Didn't we already have this? We have another voucher that does exactly the same thing. I guess if there's a second copy of that voucher, it's more likely that you get one or the other, so it's more often that it appears. But I wouldn't have thought it would be exactly the same. I guess if you double up, then the minimum, if you buy both of them, rerolls cost $1. Play a total of 2,500 cards. Permanently gain +1 hand per round. What does that mean permanently? Like if I buy this voucher once, it applies to my entire game? Like every run? So can I, can you only buy this once, or? Like, if you could buy this multiple times, then over time, the meta growth, you'd have like 60 hands to play, right? How does that work? Huh. So we beat our first red stake deck on the red deck. So here's a question. Is there some value, is there some reason that I would play red stakes on all of these decks? Or do I only need to play it once and then like do something like this, go up to green stake? I guess you have to like unlock the stakes for each deck. So it seems like you'd want to play through all the decks you have access to on red stakes before moving on to... What is green stake anyway? Required score scales faster for each ante. Okay, so you have to score higher. Interesting. They're the second version of the voucher. Just that run. Okay. But like, it seems like it's identical to the previous version of the voucher. So is it just the same thing, but it's got a nice shiny color? It's just a cosmetic, or does it have some... I guess I can probably get some unlocks for... some kind of unlock for using it or buying it. All right, well, I guess that means tomorrow when we continue with our next run, we're going to be playing blue deck on red stake. Seems like I want to go through and beat red stakes on everything and then do green stake. Like, there's I don't know how many stakes there are, but there's a lot of runs to play. The other thing we could do is go up to this Zodiac deck and play that. But no, I think I'll just do things methodically. So we did all the white stakes. Now we'll do all the red stakes. Then we'll play the Nebula deck. Then we'll go back to the start and do green stakes all the way through. It's a lot of hands, or a lot of runs rather, and a lot of time streaming, but it's a fun game. I'm enjoying it so far. Yeah, I don't want to burn out on it either, so I don't want to just like sit here and play run after run after run for hours on end, which is why I'm doing kind of one run per day. These are the second version of the voucher. For the reroll one, it will start at 1 money. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. We'll be back tomorrow to run blue deck on red stakes and see how we do there. Until then, Oak Quinn, ODT, and Shaxi Lol, as well as anybody watching the VOD in the future, thank you so much for joining. Hope you enjoyed the run. Hope to see you again live sometime. Have a great rest of your day, a great week, and we'll see you next time. Take care.